All right. Hello, guys. I'm here to just talk about the level 99 strike boost thing, as well as, blast special move boost. I hear a lot of people saying that it's like the reason why this character sucks is because the skill isn't at level 99, etc., etc. It's a crazy amount of stats change, and I wanted to show you that it's not. It's actually incredibly minor. Because it affects the base stats, and I'll prove it. I'll literally do my first level 99 skill on a character, on the Goku and Frieza, and I'll just show you in this video why. I made this spreadsheet. I'll put a link in the description, and you can just clone it. You could just hit like file and then like make a clone, make a copy, and then you can like edit it yourself, and you can see like how much of an impact it would have on, your various things. I'm doing this with strike, but you could easily just put in numbers for blast or whatever. It doesn't really make a difference. But basically what I want to show is that like the strike boost. So if we look at my Goku and Frieza here, you can see they have 268k total strike attack and 34k from boost. Now if I go ahead and display maximum stats, mine's at 14 stars. It's going to go up by 13k. This 13k is right here on the right on the boost section. And that is from the strike arts being level 99, where it adds 13 to each. Okay. So yeah, so it is a stat increase, but it is not that big because again, it is added to boost. Why this matters is because what's weird about this page is it displays your total and your boost, but you have to like reverse calculate the base, right? You just take the total and you subtract away the boost to get your base. The base doesn't change obviously as you level up the strike attack. Only the total is increasing because of the boost value increasing. So then what you're going to do is you would then look at how much strike attack are you getting on your equips. So on my equips on the Goku and Frieza, I'm getting this equip here has 30% strike attack. That's base strike attack. This one has 20% strike attack and 10% pure, and this last equip has 10% pure as well. So I have 50% base strike attack from equipment and 20% pure, and then you would go ahead and you would add up your Z abilities. So the team in this picture is this one. So what I would just do is you would just go party details, you would just go here and you would just go sum everything that you see in this list of boosts, and I'll also show what the delta will be if you run the like more toxic version of the team that like one shots with the quad Zenkai buff on them with whatever random leader you feel like throwing in. You can see here the Z ability boost is 293 I mean, sorry, versus 184, and you're going to just add these two together to get the boost, and of course it's going to be 1 plus this value, right? Because if these two were 0, and I'll just show right here, obviously your strike attack is 1 plus this number. So let me just undo. So if you look at the 281 over 268, you would expect to be like 5% stronger, which is why people have been saying the rumor that like level 99 card boost is the same as adding a star to your units. However, I'm going to show you that it's not as good as a star, because a star is giving you base stats, base defense, health, attack, etc. And we'll look at it again on these two comps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 3 trials, so 3 hits with my friend. We're going to have the same exact setup, the same exact team both times. I will do this at level 1. Let me just move this down 1 box. Level 1. And then I'll do it again at 99, and we'll prove that the values that we see are, I'm just editing this on the fly. I also made another tab on this spreadsheet here for you guys if you want to test out stuff or see how much of an increase you'd have, or if you just want to like look at what your like value is as you like play with like equipment and Z abilities to get the most damage you possibly can. And just so you know, special move is derived from your strike and blast attack. Like you could basically take a strike attack and divide it by like 2.3, and that's how much special move damage you would have, but that'll be for another time. Okay, so let's just get right into testing. I'll do 3 with this first team, which is like a more normal like team comp and bench, and then we'll move into the more like Zenkai stacked version. where you can see the effect diminishes because you just are having more boosts from your characters on your team. Okay, let me go ahead and send him a thing. I may or may not crop out this part of this based on the nice good party, based on how much time I have. So let's go ahead and start. All right, Killer, I sent you an invite if you got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just one strike attack with Goku Frieza, and then end the battle, because I believe Goku's red innate ability is every time he does a red card, he's getting like damage boosts, and then if there's a dead ally, you'd also get damage boosts and all that stuff. I want to just make it as minimal variant and, you know, combo fall off. Like I want to make it as minimal variables as I can, so we can just focus on this value. So here we go. Wait, what? Why did it... Okay, that was extremely weird. Hopefully that was okay. 516. I'm not even sure if this one was okay. I wrote it down on the sheet, but let's just go again. I clicked the strike card, but somehow I did a tackle, it looked like. But the card just...
cards haven't spawned yet.
You didn't spawn? Okay, anyway, it's all good.
The cards haven't spawned yet. But
oh. No, I'm very certain I was... well, whatever. I'll see you in the VOD later. But it looked like I'm pretty sure I saw a strike card and clicked it, but whatever at this point. It's all good. I'll just do it again just in case, like, I somehow got the damage buff from the other strike card, or who knows what strike card I clicked. I'll also try to make sure I don't click a like... Okay, I got a normal strike card. Oh, maybe right as I clicked it, I got removed. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, 512804. Okay, so then that other value looks okay. It looks like there's a little bit of variance. Okay. Let's do 4 trials just to be safe then. I'll just... one more trial for each. Yeah. Okay, and then while the match is starting, so what is the variance? The variance is like 0.1%. I mean, it shouldn't matter too much then, if that's what it is.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure again that hopefully I don't have a weird strike card that does some extra effect. I do, but whatever. Let's see how significant. 514726. Okay. I should have just pasted the formatting. I'll just make this edit for next time. Okay. Now I'm gonna we gotta do one more of these trials, and then I will switch team. I'm just setting up the formatting on the sheet, and I'll do it on the edit tab as well. Okay. But so far it looks like the biggest variance is 0.1%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Alright, here we go. 518983. Okay, that one was pretty large. Again, not changing anything, it's just variations, but I think this is a good enough baseline. And we're expecting that level 99, we would hope that we would be hitting like, I don't know, like a huge percent stronger, right? Yeah. Like, yeah, 5 or 10. I mean, we'd hope it would be like 10% or something crazy, but 25 whatever.
25k more. So it should be 535 or something.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna swap over to the other team. And now it's also, this will also be fun because we can see how much damage it actually looks like. So we look at our math crafted version, right? it looks like we're not hitting for 1 million on a strike, right? We're hitting for half of this value. We're actually, ironically, hitting for literally half the value. 519 is the average. So then I wonder if this means we're actually just going to hit for 643k or something. Let's see. Clicking a card. 766, 277. 766, 277. Okay. That was, oops, tap to blast. So, okay, so I think it's because the formula is probably subtractive. Probably. Because because even though my damage, let me see. I'll just do some math while we're waiting here. So that was dividing it by 2, which is not the case. Now I'm just going to take this value and I'm going to divide it by this value. So this thing says that we have 23% more attack. So if I take this value and times it by the previous sheet's value, no, I just hit way harder than that. So, okay, let me go ahead and click another card. Let's write down the value. 763641. Okay. Okay, so my attack on this team should be 23% higher. However, I am doing much more than 23% more damage. I am, in fact, doing... Sorry, I'm just making this sheet a bit messy while we're just... You can ready up whenever.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was looking at the sheet.
Oh yeah, you just need to keep hitting, like, ready while this goes on.
Okay.
What am I doing? I'm doing this value divided by what I don't know what the fuck I did before. Wait, what is happening here? Why is it that when I take this value and I'm dividing it by... I'll just divide by 500k. Yeah, okay, I don't know. Okay, here, another card. 764 416. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super sure why, like, copying the value from the other sheet was having some issues. Oh, I put a fucking period and not a comma. That's what it is.
Okay.
Or it got formatted as percents. That's what the issue was. Alright, I'll just fix that. Make sure it's fixed. Cool. So that would be why it was not working. That was really strange. Alright, I'll just take this value and just divide it by this. Cool, yeah. So I'm hitting 48% harder even though I only have 23% more attack. So this implies to me that defense is a subtractive. Like there's some subtractive formula. Right. It's not percent reduction.
It's like attack minus defense.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and do another attack here. 760076. Wow, the lowest on the group.
Oh, nice number.
So again, the variance is -1. We have almost 1% variance. Yeah, almost 1% variance. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and juice up their value to 99. So I've not actually leveled anyone to 99 before, so we'll see how long this takes. So let me go back to this page, and I'll clean up this sheet a bit afterwards. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's click on the Goku unit. Okay, arts boost. Alright, let's go ahead and just slam it.
Are you sure your pure strike and all those numbers are exactly the same?
Yeah, my gear hasn't changed. The bench doesn't affect my value. Okay, I'll just go ahead and keep slamming this thing. Okay, it's 30. Nice. Now I should be on the second one, and I need to get more of 1 and more of 2. Can it just take me... I wish it could just... Oh, how to get. Thank God. Okay, cool. So I need some of these. So let's get like 4 of those. Not sure how much I need to use, and I want to use as little of this as I can. Even though it's not that big, I just like, I'm a hoarder. I like hoarding stuff. Okay.
Oh, you're doing the boost right now. Nice.
Yeah, I'm boosting it. It just takes, because it's not guaranteed to go up, right? I just got my things
30%.
to. Yeah, it's moving though. I'm at level 64. It should automatically stop when it succeeds. Okay, I'm at 70. Almost done. I'm on the last leg of the journey. I need quite a bit more of everything. Oh, I keep hitting. This is what I want to click. Okay, so for this one, let's get like 10. I should have just bought like 10 of each. Okay, now for level 2. Let's just get like 10 of each. Fuck it. And then level 1. Get like 10 of those. Alright, let's see how this goes. $95, almost done.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
I have no idea how much of these materials I used, but we're done. This, we have got the strike attack to 99. So what this also means, for those of you wondering, I'm 99.9% certain that titles are also added to the boost section. It does not go to your base stats. So this also means that the titles you're seeing are also pretty worthless. Anyway, but we'll save that for another time. Like, I think my total title stats is maybe like 25k or 30k or something, and if you divide it across all the different types, it's probably like 7k or maybe 10k strike attack or something. And it's gonna be less impactful than, like, all my titles that I've collected in my history of playing the game is gonna be less damage increase than the level 99 boost. But anyway, I have it. There you go. 281, 326. And I'm going to hit show at max, and it's still the same. 281. That number did not change. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the hits here. And again, let me do friend battle. I'll just talk once we get the lobby going and stuff. Let me go find Ultra Cope Gohan invited. So like if it is like the visual thing, we would expect to see basically in the 540s. Maybe very high 538, 539, but 540s is what we would be expecting to be hitting. And if the boost is lame, I want to make sure we start with the correct team, which is this one. If the boost is lame, then we should be seeing stuff like 524, right? So we should be in the low 20s to mid 20s versus 540s or upper 5. Okay, but let's go ahead and see how this looks. We do know that the strike attack, like increasing strike attack by 1% does oops, I almost picked some wrong thing. We already saw, looking at the strike attack delta between normal team and 4x Zenkai, that it's not, you're getting like more, like the more strike attack you have, there must be a subtractive part in the formula with defense. So it might actually be a little bit better than 1.5, but I don't think it's going to be 5%. So again, let's see if we're in the 540 range or not. So clicking the card. 523,703. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and forfeit. And now let's just go ahead and do some quick math. So let's do 523 divided by that -1% sign. We got a 1.49% increase. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just drag it down in here. The -1, the 100% is just because I'm doing a -1, so we see it as the percent increase and not, 101.49, just to make it easier to look at. So we're just going to be looking at this column. I'll go ahead and add this on the other sheet as well. And we will just do these hits. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Next hit. 521,596. Okay, let's go ahead and forfeit and go again. So we got a 1.71% increase. So what I'll do over here is I will take the average. Of course, the average is going to look really weird until we do all the trials. Let me go ahead and make it like blue or something. I could make a more complicated expression. I could say like, you know, don't include if whatever, but like we just won't care. We'll just... Actually, here's what I could just put these on the same value for now, just so it doesn't look so weird. There we go. Okay, so this is the next one we're gonna update. I actually don't... Oh, I just got a strike card. It has a modifier on it though. Does it matter? Does it apply to this card? I guess it doesn't. 521. I didn't actually see the numbers. I think it was like, did you see a killer? I think it was like 521 and then I don't know, like a...
No.
Whatever.
No, I did not look.
All right. I think it's... I might have low... In the YouTube video, it'll be very easy for someone to see what this value is, but I don't think it will... It still was 521. Even if I pretend it was 5219, which I don't think it was, that would still put it at 1.39%. But I think it was like something like this, but I honestly didn't pay much attention. I was more concerned with what attribute was on that strike card, and does the attribute not apply until the next card?
Right after.
It looks like it applies after.
after.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that. Okay, here we go. I'm ready. 526022. This was a huge hit, but somehow we got a huge hit on this one before. So here we go. Now let me do the average, and then we'll look at the... Did I do something wrong? Okay, so here is the average values, and then let's look at the average percent. So the average percent increase we got from the level 99 strike was 1.45% damage. So now let me go ahead and let's do the Giga Chad team, the one-shot blue team. Okay. Whoops. This should be average. This should be average. Okay, cool. And these two are the same number, which makes sense. Math checks out. Okay, so let's see what this value is. Okay, clicking it. 771963. Okay. So we got a 0.74% increase in this hit, which is even less than the other one, but that's kind of within expectations because there's just more stats going into this one than the other, right? You just have more Z ability. Okay, these numbers will look weird. I just want to get confused again. I'll be ready with 7-7. Let's see if that was a low hit or what. Oh my god. I didn't actually... I still don't have a single strike card. I just forfeit.
Oh no.
I had, I think 2 blue and 2 yellow, and you did kill the yellow, and I got another yellow or something. I don't really remember. It's just unfortunate. Ready up whenever.
Bound to happen.
Yeah. Crazy that it took this many rounds of testing. Like what? Like 8, 12, 13, 14. That was like the 14th test. Shout out to Liar, who told me that the value that this boost thing that I missed when I was taking a small break from the game doesn't actually matter at all, and told me to look into it. Value is 768994. Okay. So we're getting about a 0.7% damage increase, which again, when you look at the stat, the 281 versus 268, you would feel that it's bigger. And again, I don't know where the like, oh man, this is like a star, or some people cope and say it's like 2 stars worth of damage, or like Piccolo will be good once he goes to level 99. Like he needs that extra bit of juice. Like, yes, by all means, give your favorite characters this boost, or you know, like any new meta character, whatever the heck you like. I mean, we're getting this currency, and there's no reason to not use this, right? There's no reason to go disable your title bonus or this. It's just these stats just aren't the be all end all that some people said it is. Okay. 779464. We got a huge hit here. This one is I wonder if anything happened. This one is almost 2%, but this is still not making our average good, but at least it's bringing it closer to what I thought the expected value should be. But again, we saw that like having like an extra 23% strike attack did not mean it meant you did a bit more damage. So anyway, one more test here and then we should be all good, and then you can make a better decision about what to do with these limited currencies and how much you should kill yourself when you're farming co-op to go min-max all these little boosts. And definitely it does matter. There's definitely been matches where I see the enemy had a tiny sliver of life and I'm just thinking 768838. I'm thinking, man, if I just had a tiny bit more damage, they would have died. Or if I was a tiny bit tankier, I would have lived, or any number of things, especially if you die to taps. Like the last tap barely kills you. Alright, thank you, Killer. That should be enough in the testing. I'll just go back to the character page and just idle it right here.
Okay.
But yeah, so the average increase we got on the 4X Zenkai team was 1.14%. From the level 99 strike attack boost. We expected 1.21, so we were pretty close. And again, you can see there's some pretty big variance in your hits. Like I got a huge hit here, so you might need to do this like 10 times. But you can see that there is no universe where we're getting if we were getting, let me go ahead and times this value by, let me times the average value by 1.0484. Like there's no universe that we were hitting in the 800Ks. Like that was never gonna happen. So it's good, definitely do it. You definitely want the little bit of edge, but it's not, oh my god, it's actually game changing. No, actually what would be way more game changing is to just go look at your gear, especially the pures. And like for example, let's pretend that this pure strike wasn't at 10%. Let's say it was at 19. Let's just look at this value. We're at 1038. Let's make this 19% pure strike. We lost quite a bit of stats. In fact, if we were at, let me just show more digits here, like this delta of losing 1.5% pure strike attack is the same delta that you would get by having level 99 of a card. So getting your equips to red or perfect, especially when it comes to pure stats, is going to give you a bigger delta than level 99 of the strike. And again, I don't have as many titles as some other people because I just didn't care enough. And if we look here and we click on title bonus, I'm getting 5k strike attack, which is less than this 13k from 99 strike. So that means that like if I just do like what is like 5 over 13, it's 38%. So if I take 38% times this value, whoops, and then I actually hit the correct key. So like the titles are giving me an extra 0.6% like damage. That's basically what the strike, like all my strike attack titles have been giving me, is 0.6% more damage. Like yes, it helps, but like, you know, this is probably the sum of like 50 titles or something like that, or more, or whatever. Maybe probably about 50 titles, maybe 40. So like each title is giving you 0.01% more damage. So when you're like, man, I'm getting this awesome 100 strike attack title by doing 1,000 co-op matches, congrats, all your units will forever do 0.01% more damage. Which again, every little bit does matter, but it's not like, you don't need to, just play the game how you want to play the game. Anyway, there you have it. I will link this spreadsheet again. This will be read only, so just go ahead and hit file, hit make a copy, and then you could put in your units values. You could put in the Z ability and equipment if you want to mess around with it and just see like how much of an increase it would be, or like how can you like min-max their damage. And again, you could also ignore the text. It doesn't have to be strike. You could use blast. But anyway, that's it for me. I do stream on Twitch every so often, and I do upload videos every so often, so hit the subscribe/follow if you can. Thanks.